sample of the CD of the month. You get sent that to you every month with newer things that come up, that affect the thing. The one that I sent out just yesterday was about how to do deals with none of your own money. Because even at $300, $400 a deal, some students say like, well, I don't even have $300, $400 right now to pay for a property, or a couple of $1,000. So how do I do a deal without any of my own money? So I put together a little CD in 45 minutes and send it out to everyone that's in the program. Say like, hey, here's how you do deals without using any of your own money. And that just actually went out yesterday. So, and the archive is, the electronic version is on there, but we can still send that copy to you. You get my $1 Million Rolodex, and this is, you get 30 days free trial to that. After that, it's $97. This is an invitation, by the way. This is not included in this. The 30 days is included, but I will not force you to do anything. I will not force you into this. I will just basically tell you when you get this, when you order this today, you'll also get an invitation by email tomorrow saying like, hey, here's how you log on to that and set up your 30-day trial. If you choose not to do that, that's okay too, whichever way you want. But I obviously think it's a great system. So just the stuff that's in there. There's courses in there, videos in there, programs in there, archives in there of Q&As and all kind of stuff. It's worth at least $5,997, and you get it 30 days for free. But it doesn't even end there. I'm running out of time, but I still have a few more things to say. It doesn't even end there. Here's the thing. By now you probably think, well, Jack, this is a whole bunch of stuff. Do you even remember what's all included? Right? Probably. I'll put it out later on again what it's all included. But the reason I asked, many ask me like, are you sure this is all included? And it's like, yes. Now, why would I include all of that? Because remember when I backed out of a deal and when I freaked out early on, I didn't have anything to follow step by step like this. And so the least I want to do is I want to not just give you a simple system. Anyone in favor of simple, by the way? Sure. Anyone in favor of easy? Great. So I don't want to just give you an easy and simple system. I want to give you a complete system. A complete system. That's why I didn't just going to give you a buying system, but also a selling system. That's why I also want to include this, because it helps you selling. And we all know how probably overwhelming it might be for many of us to even think about putting up your own webpage, right? So therefore, I want to give you a full selling webpage. It's a full operational selling webpage. There's no maintenance cost, no setup cost, no operation cost. It just runs, and you put up your properties out there, and you sell properties through there. And typically that sells for $2,000 alone, but you can get this for free. Now, who thinks that this alone is already worth the value, right? Exactly. So you get that, but it doesn't end there. I'm a family guy, but about 3 or 4 times a year maximum, I actually go and I put up a seminar, put up a live event. And that's not a pitch fest, like we have 10, where you have 10 speakers who are coming in. It's me teaching, pretty much. It's mainly me teaching. My CPA, the guy that found out about this exemption, he's usually coming and saying a few words and so on. But more than that, it's mainly me teaching. And we have 2 events coming up right now. We're doing kind of back to back within a month. You can choose which one you want to come to. If you want to, you can come to both. And I'm going to give you 2 tickets for them. 2 tickets, so you can come. You can come alone if you want. You can bring anyone you want. Doesn't have to be related to you. It can be your spouse, can be a friend, can be a business partner, can be whoever you want to be. So typically this seminar sells for $2,000 a seat, so $19.97. But I'm going to give you 2 of these tickets. So that alone is a value of $3,994. Now these are September 10th to the 12th in Orlando, Florida, and October 8th to the 10th here in Los Angeles. Well, not here, but 2 hours away in Los Angeles. And there's probably more coming up next year, but I don't do them very often. They're fairly small. There's 100 people, so this is not a big, huge thing where you don't get to meet me or don't get to see me. I like to interact. I like to hang out, and literally, I'll be there from 8 in the morning until normally about 10 at night. Now, the course doesn't go as long, but I'll be there. We have like a social hour one evening. We're typically done by 5 or 6. But then we have like a social networking session, and I'll be there, and I stay there until the last guest is gone. Basically, I want to make sure that I'm accessible and I'm there and I'm open for any questions that you have anytime. So this detailed walkthrough, lots of Q&A, new techniques. I'm changing the entire concept around. You have been to one of my seminars, right? Yeah. Yes. Did you like it?
It was awesome. It was not a pitch fest. It was just teaching for 3 days. The social networking thing was great. It's awesome, and I'll definitely be there in October, Jack.
All right, good. So now I'll change it totally around right now, based on the feedback that I got, to provide even more value this time, to do even more demonstrations, to do even more hands-on things that people can't just read or watch in the course, but additional things in there. So I definitely recommend you guys coming there. You get 2 seats with the program. Now also, I add one more thing in that, and that is you get access. I don't believe in limited customer support. I think if you trust me, when you trust me, get this program today, then I want to be there for you, no matter if you start this program today, or if you get it today and you know that you won't be able to start it until like next month or a couple of months from now. It doesn't matter to me. I want to offer you unlimited lifetime customer support. And what's going to happen is, about a couple of weeks from now, a week from now, you're going to get a card in the mail. And when you're in the middle of a deal and you have a question, you just pull out the card, send us an email or call us and say us, hey, I have this card, here's the number, and we'll put, even in our email support system, your question goes right up to the top and it gets answered faster than anyone else's. And we have a dedicated customer service team. These are the guys that work for me anywhere from 3 to 6 years already. And they're not sales guys or anything like that. These are the guys that help me with making the offers, that help me with analyzing the deals, that do all this stuff around. And they know this business inside out. They can answer it. If they can answer it, they pass it on to me. And I'm known to, if there's an important question, or if you're in the middle of the deal, you need to speak to me, I'll pick up the phone and I just call you and we just talk and I'll walk you through whatever difficulty you have. Because really, at this point, I'm making $59,000 a month. I don't need much more money, right? I'm literally doing this because I want, nothing makes my day more than getting a success story from somebody. Nothing makes my day more when somebody says, like, yeah, I finally broke through and got this thing. Yes, obviously this is also a little bit of a business, but I'm not going from room to room and selling thing. I only sold this a fraction of time as many other people have sold it. This is a hobby for me. That's why I came out here, because I want to teach this in person, and now I'm heading out and spending a week and a half just chilling and having a good time with my family. And so basically the key here is you get lifetime customer support. If you have a question today, I will answer it. If you have a question in 5 years, I will answer it. Lifetime as in meaning my lifetime, because obviously if I'm not alive anymore, I won't be able to answer questions anymore. Right? So the value of that is, I don't think, priceless, right? But here's the deal. So we add a couple more things here, and that is many people ask me about. So Jack, if it's not tax liens, but you did tax liens, how do the tax lien things work, and so on. It's like, you know what? Here's the deal. So just literally a few weeks ago, I created a tax lien secrets program. And because that's my background, that's what I learned. Now most people do tax liens wrong. They tax lien and tax deeds wrong. And I figured out the system back then that allows you to sidestep a lot of the competition in this tax lien and tax deed auctions. And I created a brand new program that shows you how to do this and how to do it the right way. Now the value of that is $197. It's a short program, and you get that. But also, I have developed a program that's called Access Proceeds Cash. That is, the question is, make money, or let me ask you, who would like to take all this simple system and cut it even in half? At any kind of minimal steps that are in there, cut them in half. Would you like to do that? How would you like to buy properties and make money from them without even selling them? Would that be good? Good. Well, the Access Proceeds Cash talks about that basically when you buy properties with back taxes, instead of selling them, you let them go to tax deed sale, and any money that is above and beyond what the county is being owed goes to you. So I've done this. I've spent here in Southern California, I've done this in a couple of counties. I spent $100 on each property. One of them gave me a profit of $80,000. One of them gave me a profit of $7,000, and $35,000 was a profit in another one. Is that good?
It's good.
Yes. Yeah. By basically taking a property, letting go for sale, just basically it's half the effort, double the fun, right? So you just buy the property, you let it go for tax sale, and then you collect the money afterwards. Now the real world value of that is $497. Now here's the summary. Here's everything you get: the buying system, the selling system, the quick start guide, the software, the checklists and scripts, how to get to the county offices, that extra list. The library of paperwork, the marketing marketing system, the gold community, the selling webpage, live event, 2 tickets at a live event, the customer support, the tax deed and tax deed system, the excess proceeds program. Now, all this together has a value.